Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us here tonight. We're very, very excited to share some information about a company that has literally transformed our lives in the last 5.5 months, and a lot of other people that have been involved with us the last 5.5 months. My name's Faraday Hosseinipour. 18 months ago, I got back in this industry after a 10-year hiatus. And once we got back, we literally got off to a terrible start. We fell flat on our face with a very popular 100% commission program. We went 6 months spending more money than we made. And fortunately, we did not give up. Because sometimes it makes all of the difference, 1,000% difference, and average marketers can have extraordinary results, even if you've had past failures, when you find the right company, with the right opportunity, with the right timing, with hot, sexy, unique, and different, and we've got all of that and so much more. So with that, we are going to talk about some incomes tonight that are rather staggering. And in that, I'd like to, before I get in, say anything about these incomes, I would like to say, start with an income disclosure statement. The incomes we talk about are no promise or guarantee of the results you're going to experience. Certainly, your results depend on your own individual efforts. And some people will never make a single dime because they never make any bit of effort. But with that said, I have never seen anything like the incomes that are being experienced. I believe breaking all MLM records, the biggest, the fastest incomes I've ever seen in the shortest period of time. And I can certainly be a testament to that, because in a few days we actually make more income than the average two-family working home makes in an entire year. So please pay close attention tonight. It's going to be very well worth your time. You know, I'm going to start with just showing you a few little pictures from our recent Long Beach event. When I talk about incomes transforming lives, let me tell you, first of all, about Dennis DeVoren. This is a friend of ours from 15 years. He had his last success from 1996 to 1998, and he has been on a losing streak ever since. I mean, not anymore, but just to let you know, Dennis last year had his worst financial year ever. He lost his house, he lost his car, he lost his wife, he barely had enough food to get by, eating TV dinners. He was literally in the No Friends Left Club. He actually makes a lot of jokes that he's been in EBA the last 15 years, EBA, everything but Amway. And the truth be told, in a prior program, I couldn't help him make $200. He's now $1 million earner with our company. This is Dennis picking up a $267,000 check for October. Do you think his life has been transformed? And truth be told, he did not even have the $100 to get started in this program. Life transforming. This was some of our checks for October. We were picking that up, $221,498. In November, $250,567 plus a $50,000 Ruby bonus. Folks, we have never made this kind of money before. We've done pretty well in the last 12 months. Nothing. There is no way that I ever believed in my wildest dreams that we could be $1 million earners. So life transforming. I guess we got a lot of, we were pretty excited. I guess a lot of these for our check. Here's Patricia showing off the check. Everybody wanted to take pictures with the checks. But there was a couple others I wanted to show you. Tony Adamy, just for another quick story. This gentleman did not have the $100 to get started on his credit card. He was working 15 hours a week in a corporate job. He got laid off. He literally ran out of money. This is him picking up a September check for $82,000, and it was even more in November. This is Jason Sim. Jason does not have a Facebook account. He does not know any social media. He speaks broken English. So, you know, it's funny. He was wanting to present the business to somebody the other day, and he actually called my partner Richard because the prospect on the line wanted to talk to somebody that spoke better English. This is him picking up his November check for $333,467. This is a 20-year-old gentleman, never made this kind of money. Juan Velasquez, can you imagine being 20 years old and picking up a $190,000 check for 1 month? So this is Sue Bay and Sue Kyo. They don't have Facebook. Their English is limited also out of New York, $77,000. Their upline, the Parks, actually picked up a $225,000 check. So with that, I'm going to get into the presentation. This is the Parks out of New York. And we got to meet all of them at the event. Here's Jason Sims. His upline, K. Ross, is trying to teach him how to do the #1 signal. You know, this is our CEO, but we're going to talk to him right when we go into the PowerPoint right now. But what I want to first of all impress upon you again is these incomes I'm showing you are the top 1% earners in the company. We're only 5.5 months old, and it certainly is no promise. Again, the name of our company is Infinity2Global. Infinity, we pay down to Infinity Global. We're virtual. We're in 200 countries from day one. This is our CEO and President, Rick Maike. We've got huge leaders from all over the industry that are jumping on board with us. I cannot even believe the leaders, but more than just for the incomes, which of course are staggering, but because they really trust Rick Maike. He has an impeccable track record. He's got 25 years experience in this industry. He's owned 2 other companies that he built up to over $100 million in sales. He's got a proven track record in the U.S. and international. These are my partners, Richard and Susan Anzalone. They've been top earning distributors as well as company owners. They're over in Hong Kong right now for the launch. They were in Korea. They were in Japan. They're heading to Beijing, China. If anybody has contacts in those areas, we can certainly direct them to the right people. We're here to support all of you. One of the things that stood out to me when I first heard about I2G, I'm not a very anal person. As a matter of fact, when I knew Rick Maike's track record, and then I heard that he's going to do a company that involves the exclusive Tier 1 licensed online live casino network marketing company in the world, I was like, oh my gosh, that is a no-brainer. As a marketer listening to this tonight, that is a no-brainer. You are talking about the fastest growing segment on the internet. Over $45 billion spent worldwide at casinos, projected to be $150 billion, and we get paid when other people play. These are some of our live dealer girls. And when I say hot, sexy, unique, and different, I am not kidding you. They're beautiful, but it's fun. It's engaging. When they're talking to you, they are dealing the cards to you. They're spinning the roulette wheel. It is just a whole lot of fun. And fun it is because we're going to be a total online entertainment company. We actually have an online entertainment music product that's going to be released at the Hong Kong launch on the 18th. Online concerts, online sporting events, many, many, many online entertainment gaming products to come. Even bigger than that, if that's possible, here in the United States and all around the world, social networking is a $200 billion industry. If I can't get on my Facebook account for one day, I'm about to go into major panic mode because that's how we communicate with each other. That is how we do business now. So our product, I2G Touch, it took 8 years to develop. It took $20 million. It has a product valuation of $200 million. Not only that, but it's backed by Chinese billionaires. We own it along with our Chinese billionaires, and there's going to be a lot of money going into development to keep us hot, sexy, and cutting edge. Right now, you can already have your own unlimited bandwidth live movie channel. You can store unlimited audios, videos, images. We've got our own social network, but it integrates all of your other social networks into one. We got video chat, free VoIP all over the world, instant messaging. You can send files. You can do live broadcasts to thousands of people. And there's an assertive notification technology that nobody else has, where you can literally pop out on people's mobile devices or on their laptop computers to give a presentation. So it's very cutting edge. This is a live feed of the video chat in the live broadcasts. We've got a built-in Pinterest where you can share the images and pictures that are most important to you. And now for the most exciting part of the plan, which is how do we get paid? How are these big checks being earned? The third thing that really makes our company stand apart from anything else out there, we've got a revenue share aspect to our program, the only revenue share or profit share that has ever made sense, because it's based on a real business with real revenues and real customers from day one. It's exclusively built on the casino customers. So what has been the major problem with revenue share or profit share companies in the past? It's because they are not run based on real customers or a real business. They're based on new customer volume coming in. That is not the case with an online casino. As a matter of fact, this is the perfect fit for a revenue share, because we can literally have a 75 to 1, 85 to 1, 100 to 1 customer to distributor ratio. People are going to play at the casino. They have been and will continue to do so with or without you. This position, which shares in 50% of the casino profits for life, is called an emperor position. It's limited to the first 5,000 emperors. There are about 1,500 emperor spots left. And Rick did that so that the emperor pool does not get so diluted that it is not even worthwhile for anybody. He wanted everybody that participates as a founding emperor to be able to share in those profits as it grows over the next 12 months and beyond. And we get paid Every time somebody places a bet worldwide, we share in these profits for life, not only from the online casino, but from all the future online entertainment products. You've got a master license for every online entertainment product that we come out with for life. So fast start bonuses, I've always loved fast start bonuses because what do we like? We love to be paid fast. And even if you are a novice in this program, you can still earn a 10% fast start bonus on every Emperor that you bring in, which would give you $500, High Roller, which would give you $60, a Player, which would give you $40, or another novice that would bring you $10. That's money immediately in your pocket. Binary income, you can earn up to $35,000 per week in binary income, or $1.8 million per year per position. I used to hate a binary. I love a binary because it is the most helping team program. Your sponsor can help you more with this plan than any other plan, because why? It only allows you to have 2 positions on your front line. Where does every single other person have to go? They have to go underneath you, and that creates volume that you get paid on. And if you sign up under your sponsor, it's almost as good as you signing your sponsor up. You know why? Because everybody they sponsor is going to go underneath you anyway. So it is absolutely fantastic. Dennis DeVoren maxed out the binary comp plan 4 weeks in a row, $35,000 per week. We were the fortunate, very lucky sponsors. You know, we got a whopping $7 grand a week just from the matching bonus, which I'm going to talk to you about on the very next slide. Oh, and so you get money every time you cycle. So a cycle means that you have 300 on your left and 300 on your right in BV. That means that you make $60 for every cycle as an Emperor. You make $50 per cycle as a High Roller. You make $40 per cycle as a Player, and $30 per cycle as a Novice. Matching bonus, you will never find a more generous, lucrative matching bonus plan. Every time I see my matching bonus check every week, I literally have to pinch myself and ask, how in the heck are we making this money? Well, it comes from 5 generations of matching bonuses that you get as an Emperor. Over half of the money that we have earned, over $500,000 of the money that we have earned is from matching bonuses. So we make 20% on our first generation. Everybody they sponsor, we earn 15%. Everybody they sponsor, we earn 10%. Everybody they sponsor, we earn 10%. Everyone they sponsor, we earn 10%. Or you do also if you're an Emperor. And if you're a team builder, if you're a leader listening to this tonight, you probably aren't going to be able to sleep because you already know that your 5th level is going to be bigger than that 4th level, bigger than that 3rd level, bigger than that 2nd level and that 1st level, and that's a whole lot of generations you are being paid on every week. If you are a High Roller, that is the 2nd best position to come in at because you make 3 generations of matching bonus. You make 20%, you make 15%, and you make 10%. If you are a player, you make 1 generation of matching bonus, 20%. And if you're a novice, you do not yet make the matching bonus. You can upgrade at any time. Leadership bonuses, our company has already paid out several $1 million in leadership bonuses. That is one of the reasons that the checks have been so big so fast. We've got about 80 people on our team already that earn the silver bonus, which is a $10,000 bonus you make with 250 business cycles or binary cycles 2 months in a row. The bronze is 125 cycles, and you're going to make a one-time cash bonus of $5,000. There's about a dozen or more golds in the company already that have earned a one-time cash bonus of $25,000. There are over 6, maybe between 6 and 10, I believe, rubies in the company. That's 1,000 binary cycles 2 months in a row for a one-time cash bonus of $50,000. Emerald, I believe there are 3 emeralds in the company. We just hit our emerald status the end of December 31st. It's a one-time cash bonus of $100,000, and everybody is marching toward diamond in 2014. 5,000 binary cycles 2 months in a row, $500,000 one-time cash bonus. My goodness. What if you only earned the diamond bonus and nothing else? I think that would be a pretty darn good year. This is actually really, really extraordinary. If you're a new person watching, a lot of these cycles might be kind of scary. I want you to keep in mind something that really has not even exploded in the marketplace yet. Think of all the customers that are going to be coming into the binary, and try to take this all in, that customer volume, 25% of every bet placed is going to go into your binary tree as BV that you get paid on. Right now, Rick, Maike, a lot of the leaders are over in Hong Kong, where we have got a beautiful office overlooking the harbor, and there's going to be a lot of people in the coming 12 months that get exposed to the casino in Asia. Asia, everybody knows that gaming is huge business. So the casino customers is going to grow and grow and grow over the coming 12 months. And all of those customers, all of that volume will be coming back into the tree and is going to count as BV that helps you cycle and helps you hit these leadership bonuses at record speed. If you think the incomes are big up until now, I believe that you have seen nothing yet when this casino explodes overseas. Keep in mind, most of the I2G is U.S. based. There's probably less than 8,000 distributors in the whole company. Maybe 1,500 of those are international. In 1 year, I can't make any predictions, but I bet we could have 100,000 plus distributors in the company and a lot of casino action in the next 12 months. So, for example, let's say that I2G did $100 million in revenue. That would be $25 million going back into the tree as BV. What if they did $1 billion? What if it took a year for them to do $1 billion? That would be $250 million in BV going back into the tree. Boy, that would be some pretty exciting cycles to look forward to. Leadership pools, this is just more money, because Rick believes in rewarding the leadership. You know, we're all willing to work hard if we're paid very well for our efforts. And I'm certainly willing to work around the clock if I know that I'm going to be paid extremely well. Well, this is just an additional bonus. Rick's going to take another 25% of the casino profits and split that up among all the silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamonds. Just a little thank you bonus from I2G. Thank you, Mr. Rick Maike. So here's are your product options. I am sure you are ready to get started. So let's give you some options. The novice is the entry-level position. It costs you $100 and $19.95, which is a one-time licensed software license fee for your software. It's $25 a month. If you are international, you can get chips with your auto ship. You get a 10% fast start, if you recall, and $30 per cycle. The player is the next step up. You get additional technology resources with your package, greater bandwidth. It's $50 a month. You do get chips if you choose, if you are international with your product package. If you are a high roller, that is the second best position you can come in with. And you get additional access to the technologies that we come out with. You get greater bandwidth. Why I say that this is the second best position to come in with is because as a high roller, you are eligible for those leadership bonuses, those big bonuses up to $500,000 I told you about. You are not eligible for those as a novice or as a player. So if you have the $600, I would not even look at the other two positions. I would come in as a high roller. It's $75 a month. And you do get chips every month if you are overseas. That is optional. If you want chips, you can have them. And if you don't, you do not have to play. We certainly don't force anybody to play. If you can afford it, the best, the biggest, and the best value package is the Emperor. It's $5,000. You have no auto ship. That is like just so nice not to have to worry about an auto ship. You literally are going to share in the casino profits for life. You're going to share in all the online entertainment products for life. You have a master license not only for our casino product or I2G Touch software, but all of the future online entertainment products that we come out with. Plus, you do recall the additional benefits of the 5 generations of matching bonus. I would not give that up for the world, as well as the highest amount of money per cycle, $60 per cycle, in addition to your fast start bonus. So what are you waiting for? Get back to the person that introduced you to this Hangout, and don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get started immediately, because so often, and I will tell you frankly, I have people that have waited to get involved, and they've lost millions in dollars of volume that they could have had. And big leaders every day are coming on board. There are a lot of strong people that are involved with I2G right now. So you want to get in front of it. Do I think this is an opportunity of a lifetime? You can bet on it. And so with that, documentation beats conversation. And let's get started with some of our beautiful panel. I got some fresh, hot stories to share with you tonight. Let's start with beautiful Priscilla Platt was sharing some very exciting information with me today. Can you come on, Patricia?
About to unmute. Thank you, Faraday. Very exciting things are happening with my group this week. I am so honored to be a part of such an amazing company. I have a couple of emperors coming on board this week. My downline is getting huge, and it's just so exciting because all these trainings, which you offer for free, help us all. And then suddenly, before you know it, you've got a huge empire of your own going. It is so exciting and fascinating. And I am just overwhelmed with all of the wonderful connections I'm making and all of the response I'm getting. It's just fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on those emperors. That is exciting. Let's go to Mr. Chuck King. Chuck King is a MLM veteran, has earned up to $40,000 a month in this industry, has been kind of like I was, hiatus for 7 years. And Chuck, can you tell everybody what brought you out of retirement?
Well, can you hear me, Faraday?
I hear you beautifully.
Okay, great. What brought me out of retirement was this opportunity. You know, I understood for being in the industry for so many years, when I see an opportunity that actually has legs. And this opportunity has legs. It has the opportunity with the binary plan you were talking about to help people make money, because it's built on helping people make money. And it's probably one of the best marketing plans I've ever seen. But besides that, the timing issue with the company only being 6 months old, with the amount of people that are involved, up to 8,000 people, with people making $3 million earners in 6 months' time, with what you talked about earlier, with the momentum that's going to kick in gear now, which I actually call a wave, or you might want to call it a tsunami, is going to hit this year. There's no doubt about it. So I'm in it, really, to be honest with you, with the only game in town, no pun intended, because with online gaming, and we're the only game in town, it only stands to reason to get in now. With that said, we're getting ready to enter a momentum phase, I would say, within the next 6 months. Within the next 6 months, you'll probably see 2,000 to 3,000 people, 4,000 people coming in this company at a time. And that's called momentum. And that usually increases very quickly throughout the next 5 or 6 months. And then anyone who's involved right now who has the stick ability to come into this company and talk to people and get them in front of this presentation. By the way, Faraday, you did a great presentation. Awesome. I mean, I'm excited about that. I'm like a baby in a high chair with like, you know, food on my face right now, because the truth of the matter is I'm learning more from you than I've learned in a long time with social networking and the whole thing you have going on. This is an exciting opportunity. You know, Patricia said it just really clearly right there, where you help people, you know, to make the money you and Dave are making, and to answer the phone whenever I call. That's huge. I mean, most people can't even comprehend that, but I do. I thank you for it. Get involved. This is a wave. It's going to happen with or without you, and that's the bottom line fact. So the key to this is you. Looking forward to working with all of you, and I'm just glad to be here, Faraday. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Chuck. I appreciate that so much, and congratulations on your fast start. Crazy Ball James has got a fantastic week going on too, because I know I've been on the phone with some of his guys just today. South Florida on fire. James, tell me what's going on. You got
South Florida in the house. How are you doing, Faraday?
Fantastic.
I'll tell you one thing. I've never been, when I joined this company 4 months ago, I had a full head of hair. So you saw exactly what happened and what excitement does. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a big difference between hype and excitement. This isn't a hype phone call. This is real excitement, because I failed horribly, or the company failed me horribly 12 times before I got involved with I2G. I've lost over $83,000 over the last 4 years, and between this month and next month, I'll have that all back in 6 months with this company. So that tells you one thing: no warm list. All I do is advertise on Facebook and Craigslist. That's it, okay? Right here, I don't know if you all can see it, but right here is my pawn, what I pawned to get into this company, because I had zero money. I got $800 for those 2 rings and that watch to get into this company, and that's embarrassing. But it's not embarrassing right now. I didn't tell the story to just now. I wouldn't have told you 5 months ago. But I pawned that money, and I got my ring back. I'm getting a little emotional, actually. I got my watch and my ring back after my first month with this company, because I stuck with it, and I didn't give up. and it takes the right company, the right people, and the right environment, and you surround yourself, and the right timing. I mean, we only have 8,000 people, and we have the whole world to go after. So, if you failed at everything else like I did, and you want to get a part of something real, join us. Thanks for having me, Faraday.
Thank you, James, and thanks for sharing that. My gosh, I didn't even know that. So that is fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Can't wait to get an event going in South Florida. All right, Michael, New Jersey, online gaming legal in the house in New Jersey. Can you share with us? I know you got some stuff going on too, because I got somebody that messaged me that just signed up under your brother.
Yeah, that's right. I came across this and through a Facebook post, and I just looked at that, and at first I thought, it's just another company that we see every day, but then I looked at where the money was coming from, and it was online gaming, and I was just like, wait a minute, hold the phone. We know about that out here in Atlantic City, and Atlantic City just legalized online gaming at the end of November, so that just happened 2 months ago, and there's only one problem with that. Atlantic City does not share their profits with us. So when I saw that this company did, that's all I needed to know. I hadn't spoken to Faraday in several months. I knew of her, but I spoke to her once from another program many months ago, and I don't normally call anybody about anything. But after I saw this and I saw Faraday do a presentation video, I knew I had her number someplace, and I said, I need to call her right away. And I did, and I said, I don't care about the details. How do I get involved with this right now? And she, helped me get involved, and then I suddenly got the details for everything, and I've just been even more excited. But being out here in Atlantic City, you don't have to explain to us what's going on. Atlantic City sees the writing on the wall. They've been losing money hand over fist with their land-based casinos. They just spun off a company called Caesars Acquisition Company, which is only dealing with online gaming. So that's where it's at, and for a company to actually share their profits with us is just phenomenal, and I wanted in on that. And the first person I told was my brother Don, and he just went to town and started bringing in his own people, and he's got a couple of emperors coming in. 4 or 5 people are coming in. So we're looking forward to building a huge organization here in New Jersey, and we're just very excited about that.
Thank you, Michael. That's very, very exciting. And tonight I got a special treat, somebody brand new to the business. He's already getting into massive action, and he put into application some of our training immediately. Mr. Austin, your first YouTube video was like just fantastic, phenomenal. And can you come up and how did you get involved? What's your story?
Can you hear me okay?
I do.
All right, thanks, Faraday. I first heard about I2G about 4 weeks ago from my dad, who lives in South Florida. And, when I heard the word casino and then profit in the same sentence, my ears picked up. And after about 8 hours of looking into what this company was, and I realized that I could get in when it was only 5 months old, before anybody in the world knows about it, and that it's truly global, I didn't hesitate. And it took me a little while to realize that there are people here to help you, and I kind of just realized that last night. It's the people right here on the panel. So I'm just getting a great deal of help and training. I'm having a lot of fun. My first YouTube video up today. Signed up an emperor, so I'm getting my $500, which is really going to help out, and I'm just ready to go crazy. So
fantastic! I know you're going to have a fantastic 2014.
Oh yeah.
So
Thank you.
Yes, big things happening for everybody with I2G. So don't wait, don't hesitate. Oh, to wind it up, to close out our call tonight. Let me bring on Mr. Dave Manning.
Hey, great, Farrah. Can you hear me okay?
I do.
All right. Well, welcome, everybody. And boy, oh, boy, Talk about get choked up here, boy, with the panelists. James, you rocked me. Mike, so proud of you, brother. Your brother Don's rocking, watching everybody starting to really get their groove on. It was only a few short months ago, guys, that we started this journey, and we've just begun. What's been laid out here for you tonight, and so eloquently, I might add, is unbelievable. I want you to be able to go back to them pictures. Picture you in that picture. Picture you, because we're only 5 months old. Unbelievable what's happened, the lives that we've changed. We haven't even started yet. We haven't even started to get started yet. We haven't even broke the crust. Guys, I got to tell you, there's nothing more rewarding than watching a panel like this, but watching lives change. Much less what's happened for us, but it's the thousands that we're going to affect. The only question is it you? Okay? We look forward to working with each and every one of you. If you choose to join us, get back with the person that got you on here tonight. Tune in every Tuesday and Thursday. We're live. We've got a library full of replays, and we train once to twice a week. We look forward to working with you. Back to you, Faraday. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much. So you got the information. It's up to you what you do with it. I would go take action. So thank you for attending. Please get back to the person that referred you to this Hangout, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next Hangout. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.